Yo, before I get into this video, I just gotta I gotta share with you the level of hype that I'm in right now because the 300 million Dokkan Special Royale has been announced, and it's your boy Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Perfect Cell. And dude, the amount of posts on the subreddit right now, first of all, they're fast. Second of all, they're high quality. I was watching this video. This shit's god fucking tier. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Woo! Look at that, bro. Most of the people were right about this prediction. People are like, yo, low-key, it's going to be the Cell games. And as you can see, bro, the animations are god tier, bro. Shout out to your boy SSJIY. He usually makes these posts on the subreddit where he puts the regular animation, and on the other side he puts the Dokkan animation. As you can see, they're pretty similar. I'd say the Dokkan animation low-key looks a little bit better, at least in terms of coloring. But this is beyond hype, nigga. Look at this shit. This man's doing an Omega Kamehameha off the planet. Get off Earth, stupid, you piece of garbage. Oh my god almighty, dude. Oh, yeah, look at this shit. Yo, bro, how long is the super animation? I don't mind. Yo, this nigga about to nuke Trunks. He's dead. He got cooked. Oh my god almighty. I don't know what's going on with Cell's head on the left, but low-key, I still fuck with it. Bro, look at this shit. Bro, they literally took all the time and effort of putting the super attack animations, putting the transformation mechanic in here, and it's fucking badass, dude. There's no way you can't say this is a hype celebration. Like, the fact that this is coming 2 seconds after the 4th year anniversary is like, holy shit. Like, they've been planning on this for a minute. Let me just say, the celebration looks amazing. I think I may shit my pants. And Blazing Community, put them on suicide watch. Alright, so I got my fangirl tendencies out of the way. We back in Super Battle Road. You know the battle mode. We in here. We actually did this with no items. I actually was trying to do this just to see how good Super Saiyan 3 Trunks was in terms of tanking. I also brought Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, who was actually pretty decent when it came to tanking too. Dude, this team, this is the tank team. You send this team in when you want to take hits and just survive. Because throughout this entire thing, you know, I got fairly lucky in terms of people supering me when, you know, I had a good tanking unit. But as you can see here, like, this isn't the best optimal tanking possibility, but your boy Gohan, similar to Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, has a possibility to basically block properly. So as you can see here, your boy piece of shit Borgos decides to super me. Look at Gohan, 52k damage, nothing. We eat that shit up for breakfast, pussy. Fuck you, you bald-headed piece of shit. So this team is actually really fucking good, and I don't run Hybrid Saiyans all that much just because of the fact that, I don't know, I feel like the teams that I usually use are just more fun. I mean, Hybrid Saiyans is a very unique team, and I like it. It just drains the ever-loving shit out of me that Gohan, the star of the team, the leader of the team, has kind of odd links. He doesn't have Prepared for Battle, if I'm not mistaken. He does have Shocking Speed, which is good. But there's so many fucking units that have Prepared for Battle, and, you know, he just doesn't link with them. Which kind of sucks. But as you can see, he can, you know, he has the possibility, much like that Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, to actually tank properly, which is really valuable, especially when it comes to Super Battle Road, where instead of taking, you know, fucking, you know, 15k damage, he's going to be taking, you know, literally double digits. And he also has an added benefit, you know, the entire dynamic of his team is extra defense, extra HP. He gives defense plus 50% to every super-typed enemy, super-typed ally, sorry. So he actually does do a bunch of work. So although he, you know, this category is a little bit, you know, I don't run it as much, it is still really fucking good. And as you can see, the fact that I could beat Super Battle Road without using any items, low-key's got there. By the way, shout out to your boy, beautiful Trunks from the future. Look at that, bro. He got, look at that. It wasn't enough for him. That one super wasn't enough for him. This Trunks is actually really good. I feel like a lot of people sleep on him. No one really, I mean, I low-key sleep on this guy because I rarely will bring him just because of the fact that, you know, Bandai, like, listen, we can't make this guy too good. Take it easy. We can't make him too good. As you can see, 130k super. In Super Battle Road, that's not terrible. 130k super is like half of what you're supposed to be getting. Still not that great though. But like I was saying, I low-key sleep on this free-to-play Trunks just because of the fact that his passive is that he gets attack and defense plus 20,000 when facing 2 or more opponents, which is kind of annoying. I don't like that because more times than not, you know, like with Dokkan events and shit like that, it doesn't really occur. But with Super Battle Road, it occurs quite a lot, so he actually is a very good unit when it comes to defense. Regularly, his defense will be, on this team, minimum of 100k, which is pretty damn good. 100k defense is pretty damn good, and as you can see here, speaking of pretty damn good, your boy, Super Saiyan 3 Trunks coming through with the tanks. You can't affect him. You can't hurt him. His self-esteem is high. You can't bully us anymore, okay? I grew up. I have my own self-esteem now, and I'm really surprised because I didn't think this team was going to perform as well as it did. Considering the fact that I never did Hybrid Saiyans, I actually stayed away from this because up until now, I didn't really have that many defensive units because say if I didn't have Super Saiyan 3 Trunks and I did not have Int SS3 Gohan, I probably would be running LR Gohan and LR Mighty Mask, which may have been able to get the job done, but I don't think Mighty Mask would have tanked as well as SS3 Trunks, and I don't think Gohan would have tanked as well as SS3 Gohan. I could be wrong. I mean, maybe Gohan could be out here doing hella work, but I do have a dupe in this Gohan, so he does have the possibility to crit, which is pretty nice. And, dude, this fucking Trunks, man. I love this fucking Trunks if there's 2 or more enemies. When there's not 2 or more enemies, that's when his defense starts slipping. That's when you notice that it's kind of harder to get a super, because that's the thing. When there's 2 or more enemies, he gets ki plus 8. So that is kind of a big deal. The fact that he gets ki plus 8 when there's 2 or more enemies, that's low-key why, like, they didn't let him have that. But I wish that they would have given him, like, for example, he has by himself, no matter what, attack plus 25,000 at the start of turn. I think he would be way better if they did something like attack plus 25,000 at start of turn, defense plus 15,000, and then if there's 2 or more enemies, you get an additional, I don't know, 15,000 defense, 15 or 10,000 defense. The fact that he gets no defense bump unless there's 2 or more enemies is really fucking annoying, and you could feel that shit. You feel it when that man does not have his passive. You feel that shit, and you fear that shit. Oh my god, dude. And B-Pan, you already know B-Pan putting in hella work. Everyone on this team is a hard worker. Your boy, look, listen, Future Trunks is a fucking tank, plain and simple. And the fact that he gets all that ki, Ultra Supers are easy. So he's getting all that fucking ki. He's putting in hella work. Meanwhile, your boy Gohan over here got no key links. He got 1 key link right now, all in the family. Or what is it, all in the family? Whatever's giving him that plus 1 key, that's all he's got going for him. But your boy Future Trunks out here putting in super work. Lord. And he tanks really well. Like, look at that, dude. Fucking caca damage. So yeah, this team is really fucking good. I was really surprised to see that I was able to easily beat this. Because I was, dude, no bullshit. The hardest thing about doing the Super Battle Road was trying to find a friend who wasn't the fucking shitty, calm, you know, friend that you get. This guy ended up being rainbowed. I got lucky and found a rainbow Gohan. But from looking at the, you know, list of people, this is way, way harder to get a fucking Gohan leader as opposed to, like, you know, an SS4 leader or even a fucking LR Vegito leader. Which is fucking depressing, because that's one thing about Dokkan I think they should really update, is that they have, like, fake resets. And what I mean by fake reset is now when you go before a battle, you can press update, but eventually it stops pulling new people. Like, there's a small pool of, like, maybe 24 people it'll look through and be like, alright, we couldn't find anyone. But if you go into a battle, exit, come back, you'll find new people. And the reason is because they kind of, like, go through a process of actually getting new people. I don't know how it works. It's probably a byproduct, but they low-key should make a hard reset, even if it takes time. Just let it happen. And as you can see here, B-Pan is fucking instrumental. This bitch comes out, gives everyone attack plus 33%, which is fucking ridiculous. And then herself will heal for I think 15% every time she does attack, something like that. No, actually better than that. Recovers 33% of damage Delta's HP, which is pretty fucking good. So we healing out here. We doing a lot of damage. We wheeling and dealing. And it's fucking ridiculous. And by the way, I did see, the only person I saw on YouTube that did this, I don't know if The Truth made a video or not, I didn't notice it, but I know the Masked Ninja, that nigga who's fucking speeding through all these different categories, Super Battle Roads, he actually did do Hybrid Saiyans, but the only difference between what I did and what he did is that at the time, I don't think SDBH units came out, so he probably, you know, couldn't be as tanky, so he ended up bringing the Tech Gohan, who gives you full HP one time. But I have that Gohan, but I didn't want to go that route because that's what I was doing with the Super Battle Road, Realm of Gods, which was look at, dude, 9 damage, and his fucking passive didn't really proc. God damn. But I didn't want to go that route because I had so many tanky people on this team, and I'm like, you know what? I don't need to heal if I never take damage. And low-key, that's a fact, because the hardest stage for me, believe it or not, the hardest stage was not this first stage. It was not the third stage, the final stage. It was the second stage. The second stage with fucking Vegeta and Nappa and that piece of shit Raditz was the hardest one. And the reason why it was the hardest one is simply because of the fact that that piece of shit Nappa would always super my Future Trunks. And Future Trunks is tech. Even though his defense is good, an off-color super is going to fucking devastate. So he ended up doing like 250k damage multiple times. I was just about to give up on the no item, but I was like, fuck, dude, this is low-key like, I'm going through the first. As you can see, I'm on the second stage, damn near full HP in a Dokkan bar. You know what I mean? We put in OD work out here. So this stage is actually really hard just because of the fact that Vegeta has a lot of HP. This fucking piece of shit Nappa does a shit ton of damage. But watch this. This is like the perfect, amazing moment. So you got your boy, Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, at the helm. You know, this is kind of a risk because Super Saiyan 3 Trunks can or cannot activate his passive, which may or may not reduce damage even more. So it's kind of like a touch-and-go situation where you don't know if it's actually going to do what it's supposed to do. And as you can see right here, my boy Trunks is at 100k defense, which isn't bad. He hasn't supered yet. And I decided to go for the stun on Nappa. I don't know if I get it or not. Look at that. Boom. That was not an effective block. That was not an effective. When you need it most, he will let you down. When you need it most, he will let you down. So I put Trunks there on purpose. He has good defense, right? But he didn't block properly, which fucking sucks. Because as you can see right here, looking back at this, I don't know how the fuck I got no items. I think, honestly, keep it a buck, I just said, fuck it, let's go with the RNG. Because as you can see, I'm at goddamn 48k HP. Shit ain't looking right. Shit is looking like it's fucking over with right now. But your boy, LR Trunks, gets the crit, alright? Blocking. At this point, I'm like, please, God, don't fucking die. Don't die. Thank God for B-Pan. B-Pan's gonna come in here. She does not get the stun, but she does get the HP boost. So, you know, that is something significant. And if I did not get that HP boost, I'd probably be fucking dead right now. Keep it a buck, because I'm at 20k HP. And then the Dokkan Super comes through, heals us, boom, boom, boom. And at this point, I'm a little shook of fucking Nappa, like no bullshit. I'm really fucking scared of this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and let my boy Gohan get the super, then get the super attack. And I'm kind of hoping I can kill this Nappa. If not with the SS3 Gohan and the Trunks, then definitely your boy Gohan all the way at the end should be able to clean up. And as you can see, if you do not get a super attack with the Gohan, you really fucking feel the attack. 24k. Probably better than other units. Your other units probably would take like, what, 30k? But as you can see, after the super, we taking double digits out here. And again, dude, this Trunks is so fucking good when there's 2 or more enemies, just because of the simple fact that he gets the added benefit of doing that damage. And look at this shit. What the fuck was this? This nigga Nappa really survived with 0 HP. That's why when you do Super Battle Road, you gotta make sure you focus those motherfuckers. You might think you have enough to kill them, but it ain't ever enough. You gotta fucking put them out to pasture. Otherwise, you're gonna be cooked lasagna. Figgity facts. But yeah, this was actually a pretty fun experience, and there was some RNG involved in terms of like blocking properly, getting HP, getting stuns and stuff like that. But as I was doing this, I was actually checking the subreddit, and Lord, as you saw at the beginning of the video, Lord, that super duper Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and that badass God of Destruction Cell look fucking amazing. That shit looks like, dude, honestly, It's crazy that right after this 4th anniversary, this is coming out. You know, it's probably going to come out, what, at the end of this month or September, something like that. So relatively soon after the anniversary, that shit is coming out. That's fucking crazy, dude. That shit is fucking absolutely positively nuts. And I'm sorry to pick on Blazing. I'm sorry to fucking shit all over Blazing. But what the fuck is good with you, bro? Where's that Hokage Naruto and where's that fucking one-armed Sasuke? I'm trying to see that. Boom, look at that. We didn't get the proper block, but my boy Super Saiyan 3 Trunks fucking defense is through the roof. We don't give a fuck. Go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. And by the way, again, this Gohan, STR Gohan, gives defense plus 50%. So this Trunks, the LR Trunks, was able to tank better than he really is supposed to do. That's also true for this future Trunks. When Gohan's on in the turn, I'm a lot more confident blocking with him because his defense is like through the fucking roof. It's like, what, 180, something like that, if he's on the field. But with that being said, I'm going to activate B-Pan's active skill. We going to get some fucking attack up in this bitch, and we going to fucking put this motherfucker to rest. And I usually try with B-Pan, if I'm going to do this, I try to go for the Phi unit because I will do more damage and I will get more HP. So might as well try it out. But hindsight 2020, I probably should have maybe focused Vegeta because I don't know if this Gohan is able to finish him off. And dude, if you don't finish off a unit and they got 1 HP and they're attacking first, you already know they're going for the super attack, those fucking pieces of shit. But yeah, in terms of the 300 million celebration, that shit looks god tier. Dude, there's so much shit coming out. There's a new Super Battle Road coming out on JP. I don't know if it's coming for the Global, but there's 10 new stages coming out. With that, it's going to be LR, Goku, and Bulma. On top of that, obviously, we have the ticket summon, as it's always been. Whatever tickets you've spent from the last celebration, 250 million, till now, is going to be reimbursed and you get to use it and summon for units. That's fucking amazing. And you can also earn tickets from either missions and login. So, low-key, you're going to be getting hella tickets. And then, as if that was not enough, we also have that free-to-play Vegeta, who, if I'm not mistaken, is going to get a Dokkan Awakening and basically have a new mechanic that's called Retreat, where Vegeta runs away, Vegeta runs away, Trunks comes and fights, and people are speculating that basically once Vegeta runs away and then Trunks comes back, it's basically the idea, or the sentiment is that Vegeta will come back and do Final Flash or some shit, and it'll be like a shit ton of damage, which is pretty cool, honestly. I think that's actually pretty unique. And it seems like that STR Vegeta is a free-to-play unit. So, looks like all in all, the Cell Saga is coming out full force. And I definitely would like to see some... I'd like to see some Dokkan Awakens. That OG STR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is going to be getting a Dokkan EZA Awakening, which is pretty cool. And I'd also like to see some other Cell Saga monks get a Dokkan Awakening, or an EZA at least. You know, AGL Vegeta, fucking STR Trunks from a million years ago, Phi Trunks from a million years ago. I think all of them deserve an EZA or something. Like, give them motherfuckers something. And as you can see here, at this point, I make the decision, this motherfucker Broly is attacking so much, I'm just going to focus Broly. I'm going to try to go for stuns. I'm going to try to fucking not have my phone die. I don't know what's going on with my phone, but a couple of times my phone like froze, and I'm like, please don't die, phone. Please, work with me. But yeah, I basically make the decision right here, right now, to go for stuns, go for damage, just focus Broly. Try to get rid of Broly, and once I get rid of Broly, it should be a cakewalk, because Paragus is a fucking pussy bitch who doesn't, attack as much. He's not as strong. But as you can see, Broly has a shit ton of HP. It helps, though, that I got some crits with your boy, Future Trunks. And here's your boy, Future Trunks, also doing a nice bit of damage. Not a crit, but it's still a nice bit of damage. And at this point, I'm like, please, God, do not Super Trunks, please. Thank you. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it greatly. But now, at this point, you know what I'm thinking. You know my dick's getting big. I'm like, Lord, you trying to fuck with me? You trying to fuck with Super Saiyan 3 Trunks? Do you know how much I tank, bitch? You know how much work I do? And you're about to witness the power of Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, which is fucking ridiculous. Unfortunately, Super Saiyan 3 Gohan is mistyped here. These guys are Phi. They will fucking rip his ass apart. But look at this. Oh, he got the proper block. He got the proper block, ladies and gentlemen. Even though, this ended up being a no-item run, look at that. If there was ever a time for him to super someone, it would be my boy Trunks. But yeah, even though I ended up getting the no-item run, I was kind of surprised that it was kind of this easy just because of the fact that I didn't think these guys would be this tanky. Because in my past experience of using Gohan, like anytime I want Gohan to block properly, the STR Gohan, this motherfucker does not block properly. He just takes damage to the face. But this run and a couple other runs, he actually blocked pretty well. So the RNG was kind of like on my side. Low-key, I have a new appreciation for this Gohan. Because he can, you know, if he blocks properly, he can eat up a decent bit of damage. And he gets defense plus 50%. But as you can see here, he did not get the quote-unquote proper block. So he ended up taking 16k damage as opposed to what he could have taken, which was probably a couple hundred. And at this point, you know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm about to pop. I'm about to pop the Zans. I got to go hard on this man's. And we got to get LRB Pan out in this fucking field. Get the attack up. Get the stun. I believe we get the stun, which is instrumental. You need to get those stuns in order to fucking survive out here. And again, you got to understand, this future fucking Trunks is so fucking good just because of the fact that he gets attack and defense plus 20,000, right? And he also gets the additional 25,000 he already was going to get. And he gets plus 8 key, dude. Like, he should, at this moment, Trunks should be getting a 12 key super. But because of his passive, he's getting that Omega, Ultra, Omega, Super Cool Super. Which is actually pretty damn good. And it does look pretty cool. Let's be honest. Boom. Look at that. Sound effects. There's nothing better than sound effects. So I have a newfound respect for this STR Gohan. I have a newfound respect for the AGL Trunks, because I usually use AGL Trunks, honestly, in the battlefield. I don't know if I made a video using him. I don't remember, but he's actually pretty damn good. Even if there isn't two enemies, he is pretty damn strong. He is an LR, you know what I mean? Like, he's not terrible. And right here, I'm actually taking a bit of a chance because I'm like, listen, I have a feeling this piece of shit Paragus is going to super. Let me put my boy Gohan at the front. You know what I mean? Hopefully, we can get something going. And I'm praying to God, like, we could just fucking kill Broly. Because this motherfucker Broly has a babillion fucking HP. Even though it looks like he has a little less than half HP remaining. That shit still is, like, low-key a babillion damage. So I'm just trying to fucking get rid of this piece of shit as fast as possible. And try to get the ball rolling. As you can see, your boy Trunks out here doing supers on supers. This man, you think he just fucking sleeps? You think he's just laying back? You think this guy's like fucking, you know, Conor McGregor? Let's make a UFC reference because UFC's fight tonight. Conor McGregor. This nigga comes in the ring, tries to get a fucking belt, and if he loses, he just leaves. It doesn't matter. Listen, I'll be honest with you. Super Saiyan 3 Trunks let us down a little bit in the fucking fight against Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz. This nigga did not tank whatsoever, but he coming back full force now. He putting in the work that he needed to put in. And as you can see right here, this is pretty much the last haul. And, dude, thank God your boy Gohan blocked properly, because I could have taken a lot more damage here. Granted, I don't think Broly supers, but just the fact that I have this added reassurance of knowing that I'm blocking properly, it's just going to help me sleep at night, and it's really great. Oof, and we got the stun. As if it wasn't enough that we got this power fucking lineup of niggas just doing Omega Shenron attacks. We got the stun just to let them know. Look at this. Get him out of here. Put that bum in the shower. So, yeah, at this point, in my mind, I'm thinking that's it. It's game over. This nigga Paragus ain't got no fucking smoke. He's a fucking pussy bitch. He can't fuck with me on any level. But even so, I'm still a little shook, and I'm a block properly. Because there's nothing worse than letting your own hubris take over, and you just go fuck. And by the way, I had to check if I was recording. I was like, yo, because I was about to nuke this nigga. I'm like, yo, am I recording this shit? I hope I'm recording this shit. So, thankfully, my phone, even though it was having a fucking seizure, heart attack, and anything else that could happen to a person, it was able to record. Shout out to my phone. Great phone. But yeah, so I was able to get a, look at that. Didn't block properly, still did less than 100k. Fuck you, Paragus. But yeah, I was actually able to beat Hybrid Saiyans. This is actually the first time I beat Hybrid Saiyans. Just because, I don't know, Super Battle Road, I feel like it's such a fucking time waste. Well, not a waste, but it's such a gigantic time sink that, you know, rarely do I play. I mean, honestly, with this anniversary, the positive thing is the fact that I was able to actually play this a little bit more and get used to it and kind of get into it. But the fact that this only comes around on Saturday and Sunday is kind of a drain. But hey, what are you going to do? Today's Saturday. I got to play it, so it could be worse. You know what I mean? It could be worse. What are you going to do? And by the way, just to make a note, this Pan, if you don't have LRB Pan, dude, she's literally I would say arguably she's better than SSB Vegito just because she has so much fucking utility. She heals, she stuns, she blocks. Like, she does a lot of shit. And her active skill, Vegito just doesn't have an active skill. That's another thing that, unfortunately, just because of timing, he just doesn't have it. But what the point I'm trying to make is that she is so fucking good. I think, in terms of like free-to-play LRs, I definitely say SSB Vegito, he's up there. B-Pan's up there. So I think if you don't have B-Pan, if you have not done the grind, look at that defense. Ah! Yo, your boy Super Saiyan 3 Trunks hitting him with 260k defense. And obviously the defense is also due in part to the fact that this Gohan is here, giving plus 50%. But don't worry about that. This man put in work regardless. Yeah, this B-Pan is really fucking good, dude. Like, really, really, really fucking good. And she's also part of the, I believe, Shadow Dragons category. She's part of a lot of good categories. So, she's part of Goku's family, Dragon Ball Seeker's Youth. Okay, Hybrid Saiyans, never mind. She's not part of Shadow Dragons. Although I could have sworn she was there. But, she's a really fucking good unit, dude. There's no way you can't bring fucking B-Pan. Especially on Super Battle Road and events where you want to block properly and not get fucking raped. And she also has a pretty good mechanic where her Ultra Super, which is, I believe, 12 or 13 key, is basically has a medium chance to stun, and then her regular Super has a chance to stun. So depending on how many orbs you feed her, you can get a higher chance to stun, which is actually pretty useful. Like, if you get the Ultra Super, you'll notice more times than not, you usually get a stun. So as you can see, I fucking beat this. Again, my phone almost dies. No items. HP through the fucking roof. Low-key, this Hybrid Saiyans team could have kept going. Like, we got HP out the ass. We got fucking units ready to block. We got units ready to attack. What are you going to do, Super Battle Road, when Hybrid Saiyans come for you? So, this was actually surprisingly easy. Again, this is my first clear. I did not think that this team would perform as well as it did, but Super Saiyan 3 Trunks tanking is fucking ridiculous. Goddamn LR Future Trunks is a monster at tanking when there's 2 or more enemies. B-Pan, I don't need to say anything. And then LR 5 Trunks actually did pretty alright. His defense is okay. Plus the 50% from the Gohan was not too bad. So, at the end of the day, I think that from this team, as you can see, 2 of them were SDBH units, not Dokkan Fest exclusive units. And then 2 of them were free-to-play LRs. So, I'm going to go ahead and say it. You could probably do Hybrid Saiyans with a largely free-to-play team. As you can see, I did it with 2 units and then the 2 SDBH units. I don't think you could no-item it, but I definitely think you could be able to do it. So there you go. Another no-items off the chart. I'm sure there's going to be a total of 2 more during this year, but pretty damn good. First clear. And I cannot wait until the 300 million celebration so I can get shafted and get absolutely nothing.